The decision between a factory-built e-bike and a conversion kit is no longer just about budget. Both options have evolved into highly capable but fundamentally different solutions for electric cycling. A purpose-built e-bike is engineered from the ground up with an integrated motor, battery, frame, and electronics, while a conversion kit transforms an existing bicycle into an e-bike with a customizable and upgradable electric drivetrain. With hundreds of e-bikes and conversion kits available today, choosing the right one can be confusing. That's why we're using some popular examples to highlight the key differences. Whether you prioritize value, performance, customization, convenience, or long-term ownership, this comparison will help you understand which option best fits your riding style and needs. Let's start with cost, because this is where most purchasing decisions begin. Conversion kits remain the clear value champions. Popular systems such as the Switch Bike Air, Bafang BSHD, Tongsheng TSD-Z8, and CYC Photon can transform an existing bicycle into an e-bike for a fraction of the cost of many premium factory-built models. Switch specifically markets its system as a way to electrify almost any bicycle without purchasing an entirely new bike, while Bafang and CYC systems allow riders to create powerful custom builds using bicycles they already own. Meanwhile, respected factory e-bikes such as the specialized Turbo Vado, Trek Elan Plus, and Gazelle Ultimate T10 typically cost several $1,000s. Because buyers are paying not only for a motor and battery, but also for a purpose-built frame, integrated electronics, dealer support, and extensive engineering. If you already own a quality bicycle, spending hundreds instead of thousands is difficult to ignore. However, ride quality tells a completely different story. Factory e-bikes are engineered as complete systems from day one. The motor placement, battery location, frame geometry, suspension tuning, and software calibration are all designed to work together. Take the specialized Turbo Vado or Trek Elan Plus as examples. Their motors deliver power smoothly and naturally because every component has been optimized around the electric drivetrain. The rider simply pedals and receives assistance that feels seamless and predictable. Conversion kits have improved dramatically in recent years, particularly torque sensing systems like the Tongsheng TSD-Z8 and CYC Photon, but they are still adapting an existing frame rather than creating a dedicated electric platform. The result can be excellent, but rarely as refined as a premium factory system. Performance is where the conversation becomes interesting. Most factory e-bikes prioritize legal compliance, reliability, and efficiency. Models such as the Gazelle Ultimate T10 or Turbo Vado focus on smooth assistance and long-range usability rather than maximum power. Conversion kits, on the other hand, offer an enormous performance spectrum. A lightweight switch kit provides modest assistance suitable for commuting, while a Bafang BSHD can produce significantly more torque and power than many factory systems. Enthusiasts often choose conversion kits because they can tailor the experience to their exact needs, whether that's hill climbing, cargo hauling, or off-road riding. The flexibility simply doesn't exist in most manufacturer-controlled ecosystems. Weight is another area where many riders are surprised by the results. Modern factory e-bikes often weigh between 20 and 30 kilograms due to integrated batteries, reinforced frames, and larger motors. Some cargo-focused models weigh considerably more. By comparison, a lightweight hybrid bicycle fitted with a conversion kit may remain substantially lighter overall. The Boost examples demonstrate this clearly, with converted bikes weighing significantly less than many mainstream factory e-bikes. This difference becomes noticeable when carrying the bike upstairs, loading it into a vehicle, or riding with the motor switched off. While purpose-built e-bikes distribute their weight more effectively, conversion kits generally win the battle for overall weight reduction. Customization is perhaps the biggest reason conversion kits continue to thrive despite the rapid growth of factory e-bikes. When purchasing a purpose-built model, you're largely locked into the manufacturer's vision. The battery size, motor characteristics, software settings, and upgrade path are determined by the brand. With conversion kits, the rider becomes the engineer. You can choose a front hub motor, rear hub motor, or mid-drive system. You can select different battery capacities, voltage levels, displays, and controllers. A commuter may prefer a lightweight switch system, while a mountain biker might choose a CYC Photon or Bafang mid-drive. This freedom to customize is something factory e-bikes simply cannot match. Maintenance and repairability further strengthen the case for conversions. If a component fails on a conversion system, individual parts can often be replaced independently. Batteries, displays, controllers, and sensors are generally modular and accessible. Popular systems such as the Bafang BBSHD have developed massive user communities because parts are widely available and repairs are relatively straightforward. Community discussions frequently highlight the BBSHD's ease of maintenance and long-term reliability. In contrast, many factory e-bike systems rely on proprietary components and dealer-only diagnostics. Bosch and Shimano systems are extremely reliable, but when something goes wrong, repairs can be more expensive and dependent on authorized service centers. Safety and engineering, however, strongly favor factory e-bikes. This is especially important for cargo bikes, family transportation, and high-mileage commuting. Purpose-built models are designed to handle motor torque, battery weight, and increased speeds from the start. Companies such as Bosch, Shimano, Specialized, and Trek spend years testing frame durability, braking performance, and system integration. Extra Cycles comparison highlights how purpose-built cargo e-bikes use reinforced frames, stronger wheels, upgraded drivetrains, and integrated lighting systems specifically engineered for electric use. While a high-quality donor bicycle can make an excellent conversion platform, not every bike was designed to withstand electric assist loads. Long-term ownership presents one of the closest battles. Factory e-bikes offer dealer networks, warranty coverage, software updates, and professional support. For riders who simply want transportation without technical involvement, this convenience is incredibly valuable. Conversion kits require more hands-on engagement, but reward owners with flexibility and lower replacement costs. Instead of replacing an entire bike, you can often upgrade or repair individual components as needed. The answer largely depends on the rider's comfort level with maintenance. For convenience, factory e-bikes win. For long-term adaptability and ownership freedom, conversion kits win. Finally, there is sustainability. One of the strongest arguments for conversion kits is that they give existing bicycles a second life. Instead of manufacturing an entirely new vehicle, riders can upgrade a bicycle they already own and enjoy. This reduces waste and extends the lifespan of quality frames that might otherwise sit unused. While modern e-bike manufacturers are improving sustainability efforts, reusing an existing bicycle remains one of the most environmentally efficient paths into electric mobility. Thank you for tuning in, and there you have it. As we've discussed, both options can be fantastic depending on your budget, riding style, and long-term goals. The bikes and conversion kits featured in this comparison are just a few popular examples to help illustrate the differences. The reality is that the market is packed with hundreds of e-bikes and conversion kits, from lightweight commuter setups to high-performance off-road machines. If you're feeling confused about which one to choose, don't worry. we're here to help. Browse our channel for more comparisons, reviews, and buying guides. And if you still can't decide, leave a comment below with the models you're considering. We'll do our best to help, and your suggestion might even become our next video.